So on Little House on the Prairie, I never got a chance to work with the amazing Victor French. In fact, I never got to meet Victor French. The only reason I'm on Little House on the Prairie at all is because Victor French left Little House on the Prairie and they needed a new guy to replace him, and they got Merlin Olsen, and along with Merlin Olsen came a family, and I was in that family. And then when they burned up my ma and we moved off to Sleepy Eye, then Victor French came back on the show. Now, all I've heard is great, wonderful things about Victor French, especially that he was a really good director, and I really would have loved to work with him as a director because I'm a big fan of directors and what they're able to do. But I only knew him as an actor, and yeah, he's a great talent. So unfortunately, Victor passes away. And this is a story that I'm not sure is true, but this is the story that I heard. And that was that he had taken a lot of his money and put it aside for a funeral that he wanted to throw for himself. Now, this was a no-holds-barred, huge funeral that he threw for himself. Apparently he planned it out, I guess. I mean, he put the money aside. I'm not sure the details, but we went to Victor French's funeral, and it was at the Gene Autry Museum in Griffith Park, and it was huge. I mean, there was dancing, and there were bands, and at one point, believe it or not, forgive the swearing, there's a plane that flew over with a banner that said, "Eat and die, love Victor." I think that's what it said. So it was the craziest funeral or wake that I'd ever been to. And they had the dance floor open, and it was the 70s, and so there was all this disco music. And I'm a horrible dancer. The only thing that I'm worse at than dancing is maybe singing, and singing and dancing, forget about it. But I am a horrible dancer. But they start playing a song that I really, really like, and all of a sudden I see that Donald O'Connor, the amazing Donald O'Connor, the world famous dancer Donald O'Connor, is on the dance floor and he's dancing. Now, he's not dancing like he's, doing a scene from Singing in the Rain, but, it's Donald O'Connor on a dance floor. So I got my lazy 14-year-old butt off the chair and I got on the dance floor and I got as close as I could get to Donald O'Connor to say for the rest of my life that I danced with Donald O'Connor, which I did. I don't know if he knows it. I was right next to him. I was dancing. I was doing my little move. I only had one of them. Meanwhile, he looked amazing. Obviously, he's a great dancer. But it was an experience that even then I knew was kind of weird and kind of exciting to be able to claim that, yeah, I was dancing with Donald O'Connor. To Victor, who I'm sure saw everything, your plan to throw yourself awake went off perfectly. Everybody was there to celebrate your talent and all the amazing things that you were able to accomplish. And it was an amazing experience that I'll never forget.